Yep, you gotta get the perfect dance moves down. Hi. Today is going to blow your mind. I mean, I was thinking, you guys got me at a weird time. I was doing my dance class, but if you guys don't take dance class, you should consider. It's pretty good for you. But either way, today is going to blow your mind with this agency secret. This is absolutely crazy, dude. And we're going to be going in detail about it and overlooking it. And when I say it's going to blow your mind, I mean it. So, either way, guys, isn't it weird? Right next to Rosie's gym, you got a Happy Burger, dude. Home with the big cheese. Someone left the oven on. Oh, my God, dude. Hold up. Let's put the temperature down. Jeez. And this, too? Oh my God, dude. Who left it like this? That people should be ashamed of this stuff. Either way, guys, subscribe and post notifications, read the bell, make it go ding. If you haven't already, hit the like button, guys. Let's like spike it up to the moon. Let's see how many likes we can get. 200, 300. Can we break the 500 mark? I don't know, dude. Either way, we are going to be deep diving. All right, gotta get my words together, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so let's hop on our little skateboard here and head on over here. It is a rainy day in Brookhaven, guys. Not too impressive of a day. I'm gonna be honest. It's very rainy, but luckily it hasn't flooded yet. Usually, a lot of times, downtown Brookhaven will flood and it will be a complete catastrophe. But so far, we're good here. I'm gonna ride my skateboard on over here so we can spawn in this semi-truck. Now, guys, this secret runs so much deeper than just being on the semi-truck. I know you guys know about the secret in the semi-truck with the agency, right? But this runs a lot deeper, and there's a lot of things to kind of take note from this that's going to lead us into the next big thing about this. So, once you spawn in the semi-truck, obviously you can go through many different themes, but this theme is the one that gets super weird. So this theme is rustic and it has agency vibes all over it. And if it isn't enough, there's an agency logo right up there. So either way, you will notice right when you walk in here, guys, let's take a deep look at this just for a second. There is these weird bars, right? So what does that mean? That means they were locking people up in here and there are caskets, okay? So let me go ahead and get like this just to show you guys here. All right, we got literal, like, dude. These are coffins! What do you mean? Why are they here? I do not know. I don't think they this is kind of spooky, right? So, a lot of people, when this theme first came out, they were just like, okay, it's like kind of weird. There's an explosion that went here, okay, and there's an agency logo. So, it has something to do with the agency, right? Whenever we looked at this for the first time, we were like, okay, there's an agency logo. What does it mean? It wasn't until we started looking deeper that we realized there was 2 coffins in here as well. Now, guys, the only other places in Brookhaven that have coffins are, of course, the graveyard or the vampire house. Now, the vampire house is connected to this very deeply. We'll get into that into a second. So, yeah, 2 coffins, right? Agency logo, super suspicious. And then this area here where an explosion had seemed to have occurred. So, also, if we look here, guys, these chairs are very, very small. They're very small chairs, right? Which is interesting because now let's take it on over to the vampire house. So house 11's fine. Let's go here and let's spawn it in here. Now the vampire house is an RP set house, but it does have a lot of agency ties. Who's this guy? Anyway, so you look kind of creepy, so I was like, I don't know about that one. So let's go on in here and then let's lock our house here so we don't get disturbed. And go ahead and change this. And now this is where it's going to get weird. Now what I'm going to do is shrink my character because it allows getting to this point a little bit easier, right? So let's become a baby and let's drop down in here. Now this room is where it gets interesting. As you guys will notice, there's 2 chairs as well, an X on the floor, an agency logo, and there's even a red chair here, which I don't know if I noticed that before. I thought one of these chairs were knocked over, right? So yeah, this is super weird. Now, there's a black book here, too, with an agency logo. And obviously, there's a lot of strange things that happen in this room once you activate all those agency secrets that are connected to the portal. So the big question remains, is that new agency secret going to allow us to get further into the portal mystery and maybe open up the portal? Potentially. But you will notice there's an X mark the spot on here. So were they going to do like another one of those explosion things? The agencies like to sit, they like to sit in chairs and do weird rituals, man. I don't know. But either way, when you're activating all the secrets in order to get to the portal and do the carbon blocks, you will come in this house and sit on this floor and it will make an activation sound. And sometimes a secret message will pop up on this little piece of glass here, which is super odd and doesn't really have much explanation behind it, right? Dude, I just realized, look how giant this camera is in my arm as a kid, dude. This thing is bigger than me. But yeah. So obviously the two are closely connected. Now, these agency logo posters are throughout all of Brookhaven, and in the one in the hospital, we can click on it. And when we click on it, it catches on fire, and it activates an array of other secrets that start to unfold themselves. However, my suspicion is maybe there's certain things we can activate that will allow us to activate this poster and the poster in the back of the semi-truck. Once we do that, perhaps it will further our quest in order to unlock that portal or get the button activated to the portal. The main concern with the portal right now is, guys, we can build the portal, we can get the portal to appear, but we cannot, for some reason, get the portal to activate because there is a button there that is pressable, but it doesn't do us any good, right? So let's spawn out of here, and then let's hop on our bike here to go look at this other thing that I was talking about. So, yeah, so that's the weird mystery around it and surrounding the whole thing. Like, we cannot figure it out. So, also, guys, noting into that house that we were just at, there's coffins all in the house as well, right? So, anyway, see, this one, pressable, and then it does the flame, and then we can go drop down here, jump over here, and we can then press this. It makes a little sound. Now, there is a secret area behind here that will have a scalpel that you can press as well, but that doesn't activate till further notice, right? So it's actually insanely easy to activate the portal too. That's why, or not activate it, but build it. So that's what's always been fascinating because, guys, the carbon blocks, the energy crystals, that takes time to gather, right? We know that takes time to gather. I got guides on how to find all the carbon blocks and energy crystals if you guys are curious about that or what I'm talking about. But, you know, so we can grab the book, and then we can go right to making the portal, which is so fascinating that it's so easy. But activating the portal is the hard part, right? So I actually cannot, because I have a house timer, so I cannot get the motel to activate the portal, but we can go check to see if someone in this lobby has activated the portal. Believe it or not, guys, a lot of people still don't know how to activate the portal. The secret update is a secret update, guys, so keep that in mind. A lot of people still don't know much about the secrets in Brookhaven, or they're just not that interested. So a lot of times, people will not take it upon themselves to really continue deepening the research on this. But I know you guys, and I know me, we love investigating it, right? We're obsessed over it, and we have to find the answers no matter what. So yeah, the vampire house has coffins, the back of the new semi-truck has coffins, and they both have agency logos. So what does this tell us? This tells us the agency is a lot darker than we thought. I mean, and it also tells us at the graveyard, the agency might be connected to that creepy zombie that growls at you at the graveyard. So let's head on over there and show what I'm talking about there. So basically, guys, this semi-truck update kind of confirmed to us that the graveyard has something to do with the agency as well. And it could just be in connection to the Rotten, which are the green people that the agency started turning into when their experiments went wrong and everything, right? Like, that could definitely be the case as well. So let's go here, and you guys will hear once we fall down in here. There is a scary growl, which I believe come from the Rotten. Now, the Rotten is scattered throughout all of Brookhaven in hints and traces. From the movie First Contact, we see agency members turning into the Rotten. Then if we go in here, we have Chief Rotten, which is interesting as well because he worked, or it looked like he was a police officer at one point in time, so he could have had direct connection to the agency as well. So, we don't know much more about these other villains, or I don't think these other villains really have any direct connection to the agency, but Chief Rotten most definitely probably does, considering he was also in law enforcement. So, yeah, the movie First Contact shows their first contact. What does the movie First Contact entail, guys? With the title First Contact, it's probably first contact with the Rotten, or this unknown thing that somehow the agency got themselves in a big predicament over, right? So, if we go in here, we have the movie playing right now. The old agency building way in vintage Brookhaven. We can't even see this building anymore, but there is Marcus. We believe to be Marcus, Brookhaven's son. We're still slowly unraveling all the little pieces of the puzzle and the storyline as it goes on. Wolfpack is being very generous by giving us little bits of pieces each and every update. So, it is slowly coming together and is slowly forming itself, but wow, it's getting kind of crazy, right, guys? So, either way, though, that's going to do it for today's video on the new agency secret. Tomorrow, we're getting closer and closer to what I think will be the Halloween update, and I am so excited. So, with that aside, though, guys, If you're excited for the Halloween update as well, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments what you want to see in this year's Halloween update, and I might have to make a video tomorrow talking a little bit more in depth about it. Crazy times for me, guys. I'm like traveling around and everything right now, but I'm gonna do my best to get you guys the best videos and live streams still while doing that. And not at my normal setup. So bear with me if some of the logistics and quality is a little bit different and wonky at times. But either way, love you guys. See you all in the next one.